How many spins does it take to beat Super Mario Galaxy? In light of the 15th anniversary of the game's release, I thought to myself, why don't I play through this game with a self-imposed and arbitrary rule set? Sounds good to me. Although sadly, it's impossible to beat the game without spinning at all. There is the tutorial level, of course. This past February, I took it upon myself to see just how many spins it would take to beat Super Mario Galaxy. I don't know why this took 10 months to edit. That's my bad. So let's lay out the rules of what a spin is before we begin. If I shake the controller or press Y, Mario spins, the baby Luma pops out of his head, spin. There's also something known as a weak or light spin, and that's when Mario spins in the air and you try to spin again, and instead of gaining height from a spin, Mario will just do a regular spin, and he'll still be able to break things like a regular spin would. I'll count any instances of using this specific technique as a spin, as it is functioning exactly how a regular spin would break things. I'll be running through the game without doing any major glitches or exploits, not that I know any, but I thought I would say that. With that out of the way, we need 60 stars to beat the game, and if you want to see me play through all of Super Mario Galaxy 2 without spinning as much as possible, I'll be streaming that on my channel shortly after this video has been published. We start out with Gateway Galaxy, so we catch these bunnies in order to gain access to the spin ability, and sadly we have to use it the first few times this mission, as it makes sense the tutorial level would have us spin. Our first spin is used seconds after we get the ability, and we use it to smash the crystal holding the launch star, just like how you should smash the subscribe button. You can stop watching the video now, I give you permission. Our second spin comes from this crystal to get the star chip, and now we're at quite a nifty little position. I first thought that I had to spin this prism to knock over the big boy Goomba, but you can just shoot a star bit at the prism instead. Why did I never know this? The game has been out for 15 years, and I didn't know this when streaming and spun anyway, so now the spin counter has been turned off. Will I use this as an excuse to increase audience retention? Absolutely. After that, there are no more spins required for the first level, and we head on over to Comet Observatory and Good Egg Galaxy Mission 1. Dino Piranha will eat up at least 4 spins for the boss fight, and then there's the crystal which we smashed, just like how we smashed the last crystal. With that cleared, we have to do one more mission before more galaxies are available to us. So Good Egg Galaxy Mission 2 has 2 spins, ironically enough, just to break crystals to progress through as per usual. You'll find that a shocking amount of spins in this game come from smashing crystals just like how we did in the past 2 missions. After Good Egg 2, we get access to Honey Hive Galaxy, which we get 2 stars from with no spins, before moving on to the smaller Loop-de-Loop and Flipswitch Galaxies, which also require no spins. That raises our star count to 7, which finally unlocks Bowser Jr.'s Robot Reactor, which guess what? Requires no spins. Once we nab this Grand Star, we gain access to the fountain with our current total of 9 spins. We'll come back to the terrace area later if we need to get more stars at the cost of spins. But for now, let's see what options we have available in Space Junk Galaxy, where we have to do 3 spins to free the Toad Brigade members trapped in crystals, which then triggers the airship to come down, and that's the only section that needs spins in this first mission. Space Junk Galaxy Mission 2 can also be cleared with no spins. We then unlock and go to Battle Rock Galaxy, a personal favorite of mine, it slaps, but having to pick up this bomb in Mission 2 certainly does not slap, rather it spins. Just be sure to not miss the cannon shot or you're gonna have to replay the entire level again. I wonder who could have done that, I have no idea. Rolling Green Galaxy can be completed with no spins, and that unlocks Bowser's Star Reactor, which starting off the bat I knew would be an absolute pain knowing the sheer amount of spins needed for the Bowser fight. Although it would be worth it in the long run, as we can use this to access the kitchen and galaxies beyond that. The 7 spins still hurt though. Bowser fights are now a dreaded part of this challenge run. We'll do some cleanup in Battle Rock Galaxy with the Gearmo mission, which surprisingly takes no spins. I thought for sure it did. Hurry Scurry Galaxy is another easy no spin, it just gives me anxiety. And now we move on to the kitchen area and go to Bubble Breeze Galaxy for another easy no spin level, it just gives me anxiety. Doing that unlocks Ghostly Galaxy, which has a lever right at the start, so that sucks. So instead we go to Beach Bowl, where there's this little crate that's just not great, so it's 1 spin either way. Then it's 2 spins to break this crystal, and then we move on to Beach Bowl Mission 2. We don't even have to do a spin to steal the Kid's Noble Prize, and we get another star. Beach Bowl Mission 3 only has a crystal at the end, which we smash with 2 spins, just like how you that unlocks Bowser Jr.'s Airship Armada, which surprisingly enough only requires 1 spin of this lever here, and the ensuing boss fight is spin-free. With that Grand Star collected, we now have access to the bedroom. We head off to said bedroom and to Gusty Garden Galaxy Mission 1, which we immediately leave because we'd have to spin. So instead we head back to the kitchen to see if Ghostly Galaxy is worth it for that 1 spin, and it is! That lever was the only required spin of the mission. We then race King Boo for the second mission and we absolutely smoke him, just like me playing Mario Kart, don't mean to flex. And the third mission of Ghostly Galaxy has the Bomb Boos, which is just spin galore, so we do Beach Bowl Speedy Comet instead, only costing us 2 spins. That then unlocks the second galaxy in the bedroom, But before we go there, we finish giving the Fountain Hungry Luma its 5-star meal, and get Slingpod Galaxy's only star with no spins. I decide that it's best to do Battle Rock Galaxy's last mission, which sadly has quite the amount of required spins. This can definitely be optimized looking back. Heading into Dusty Dune Galaxy now that we have enough stars, because someone was scared of spinning once to skate on ice. I swear to God, past me was quite the character. Dusty Dune Galaxy Mission 1 takes 2 spins for Mario to smash this crystal, just like how Mario smashes open this chest and crystal with shells in Dusty Dune Galaxy Mission 2. We clear that mission and then go to the newly unlocked Buoy Base Galaxy, which takes no spins for both the green star and main mission. Those 2 stars unlock Pain with Bowser's Dark Matter plant. While the level itself takes no spins with some epic jumps near the end, not gonna lie, the Bowser fight is absolutely abysmal, taking a whopping 7 spins just like the previous fight. Thankfully, we only need 26 more stars to get to the final Bowser fight, and we have access to the engine room now. This leads us to Golden Leaf Galaxy, or as I like to call it, the copied homework of Honey Hive Galaxy. We pass through Mission 1 with no spins. We go to see if Mission 2 is any similar, and it is. But what about Mission 3? Yes. The Secret Star 2? Yes. How about the Cosmic? Yes. Getting those stars unlocks Sea Slide Galaxy, which has an easy first mission, requiring no spins. Peach Bowl just so happened to drop a Cosmic Mario race on us, which takes no spins again. Mission 2 of Sea Slide is another race, an easy no-spin sweep. I hate that penguin so much. So after we put them in their place, we close up on Mission 3 of Sea Slide Galaxy and its Hungry Luma. We're able to give the Luma their fill with no spins, and grab all the silver stars with no spins. Good day for the Sea Slide community. Clearing out these mid-late game galaxies with no spins felt awfully satisfying, I must say. Almost makes me forget that we still have to do the final Bowser fight. But then we get to Toy Time Galaxy Mission 1. It requires no spins, but I'm just not a big fan of Spring Mario. Good level, though. We noticed Cosmic Mario come to rip off Gold Leaf Galaxy, so that's another spin-free star, which also unlocks Honey Climb Galaxy. We climb honey here, no spins. Thanks, Nintendo. With only 12 stars left, the options we have for levels are really slimming down, especially if we don't want to do any spinning. But I feel like spinning is all but guaranteed at this point since Toy Time Galaxy Mission 2 has a crystal to smash, but thankfully there's a Hungry Luma to still give us that spinless star. Although we still end up coming back to Mission 2 to smash this crystal, we take a quick detour to Beach Bowl first to complete the Ice Flower mission with no spins. Then back to Toy Time to complete the Fast Foe Comet with 0 spins to be had, and then we go back to smash the crystal in Mission 2, which is the first spin we've had in a while and the only mandatory spin for this mission. Toy Time Mission 3 is a different story, however, as we have to spin to blow out these candles, so we end up leaving to save the 5 spins. However, we do go back to get a few more star bits so that we can give the Hungry Luma the sustenance it's been begging for half the game. That leads us to Bigmouth Galaxy, where no spins are wasted. We free Captain Toad and dip. With only 7 stars to go before the final Bowser fight, our options for no spinning galaxies are nowhere to be seen. So now we have to rely on comments and other high spin missions to get us to that 60 star threshold. So we decide to rip the Dino Piranha sized band-aid off and spin 5 times to get that Comet star. Following that, we do the Top Maniac Daredevil Comet, which costs us another 3 spins. Clearing that comet mission unlocks Bonefin Galaxy for us, also known as the galaxy where little tyke Charlie felt fear for the first time in his life. No spins, vengeance. Then sadly, we take a visit to Space Junk Galaxy right after to do the Speedrun Comet mission, which takes 3 spins to smash the crystals holding the Toad Brigade, just like how you should smash that subscribe button because Luigi wants you to. Look at him. Luigi showing up is a pleasant surprise because now we get another star with no spins. Thanks, Luigi. Everyone say thanks, Luigi, in the comments. Now we decide to try and squeeze 1 more star out of Space Junk via the Hungry Luma, but sadly it costs us 3 spins. Also, why does this Yoshi planet exist? With that said, I finally decide to head to Freeze Flame Galaxy and spin once to catch up to the penguin, and the rest of the level takes no spins. Why was I so afraid of this level? I'm baffled by my past self. With that, the 60th star has been collected and we are off to Bowser's Galaxy Reactor. I was expecting the worst from this level, as it should test all of the game mechanics and game knowledge we've learned up to this point, but nope, no spins. The Bowser fight, though, it is rough. It is a 3-phase fight, with each phase requiring a boss's worth of spins to beat, in total amounting to 15 spins. But after that, it's over. Bowser falls into the sun, maybe. His boss fights were responsible for nearly 40% of the spins in this run, so it's kind of deserved. I'm gonna be the baby Luma's gone, so now Mario is rocking the true no spins run. And overall, I had a blast playing this on stream this past February. And with that, our grand journey of Super Mario Galaxy without spinning comes to a close with a grand total of 75 spins. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember to smash the subscribe button, just like Mario smashes those crystals.